is Mary Mueller. My husband is Jared. We have 3 children. What brought us here originally, actually my husband dug the basement for Pastor's house, and we didn't know at the time that he was a pastor. And we were kind of new to the area and hadn't really found our church yet. One day we were over, Jared was showing the kids the basement he had dug, and Pastor happened to be there, and he said, well, come on over. And we started chatting with him, and he asked if we belonged to a church yet, and I said no, we had been looking, and he opened up his wallet and pulled out a card and handed it to me, and my husband and I just kind of looked at each other and were like, yep, that was just, where we were meant to be that night, and him handing us that card. And the next Sunday we came, and we've been every week since. When I was 7 to 14 years old, I didn't have a church that I called home. And that's something that I longed for. Sunday morning I wanted to be in church. Wednesday nights I wanted to be at a youth group. And that just wasn't something that was a part of my life at that time. I had a person that knew that I would really like to be involved in Awanas. And so they would come to get me and make sure that I had a way there and a ride home when otherwise I wouldn't have. And they knew that those were things that I longed to be a part of, and they opened their heart and helped me facilitate that. I think it's important to remember those times and those people that we needed, and as we grow up to be that person for somebody else. I love the idea of being who somebody needs. Anne has fabulous ideas, and she called me this spring and asked if I would be willing to host a VBS in my yard. And I'm kind of I say yes right off the bat. I've kind of learned not to stress the details and just trust God, because it always comes together. So we had children at my house Tuesday and Wednesday. We had about 20 kids, kind of a mix, some from the church, some from my neighborhood, some from other churches. And so I always love getting, those different groups of kids together and just seeing them share the excitement of learning new stories and hearing some that were familiar, and just seeing their little fellowship and little friendships being made. That's just really an incredible thing to witness, and just to see the excitement and the things they share with mom and dad when they come to pick them up. That person to help a child get a Bible for the first time, or to hear the story of the resurrection in my front yard. Just those things mean the world to me.